Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to Akim and Akwath out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. This one's titled The Idumians and Their Hurtness. The Idumians and Their Hurtness. Really, the full title of this lesson is The Idumians and Their Hurtness Trying to Take Down the Main Channel. Right now, in the process of this, we'll explain this in a minute. So, when you'll see it when I go to my page here, right? As you can see, this is what I got to wake up to, all right, which is strange, okay, because I thought it would be the page on the backup, all right, because this lesson called Lo and Behold More You-Know-What Control, and I'm going to be careful with my words because these fucking devils are like little kids. Well, you standing, strike the channel, any moment now, okay? So I'm going to be careful with my words as I usually am, but even more careful. I don't even want to say the name of the video. So, that one's over on the backup. And I put that over there because I was like, yeah, that one should more than likely might get a strike, and I don't want it on my main channel. Well, these devils went ahead and just struck the main channel for the first original video. Okay? The closed minds and, that one. Okay? In which they said, we'll read it. It says, "Hi, Babylon has fallen, Revelation 18. Our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think it violates our, what? It says, we removed the following content from YouTube. It says, we know that this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that that YouTube is a safe place for all. If content breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think we made a mistake, you can appeal, and we'll take another look. Keep reading for more details." And yeah, they absolutely fucking made a mistake. And down here it says, YouTube does not allow content that poses a serious risk of egregious harm by spreading about currently administered that are approved and confirmed to be and by there you go. You see with the names, all right? Unfortunately, it makes it harder for these videos to be watched when you're at work through an earphone or when you're, doing something walking about, but, we can't even say these words, man. All right? If you're wondering what words we said, all right, it's it's, you know what it is, all right? It's talking about their policy against, So, and I said, oh, well, that video didn't even have any of that in it that I remember, all right? Because we don't go around saying anything, all right? And for it to be advice, okay, here's the thing that these Edomites don't realize. For something to be advice, I have to say, hey, if I was to give you advice about a car, I'd say, hey, don't buy that car, or hey, you should buy that car, okay? If I say, that car has been known to have issues with its transmission over time, that's not really advice, I'm just stating a fact. If I say, hey, that car is known to, after about 10 years, it's known to have issues with this or that. That's not really advice. I'm not saying don't buy that car or buy that car. I'm just letting you know, hey, that car is known to have issues with this specific part of it. Okay, but they consider that advice, all right, because they're this is Esau, man. This is the Idumians. This is how they are. They're just fucking they're children, man. And you said this and that, and that's not even what we ever said. Okay? And really it's just because they don't want us to speak. They're so fucking hypocritical and oppressive that they don't even want us to speak, okay? They don't want us to speak on nothing. They don't want to speak, they damn sure don't want us to speak on the Bible. They don't want us to speak about their society. They don't want us to speak about this. They don't want us to speak about nothing. Really, they wish we would just shut up and go away, all right? And would just leave, okay? But that's not how it works, E. That's not how it works, all right? And you're hurt through your goddamn shirt, all right? You're fucking crying and you're sniffling. You got the snot dripping down your nose, okay? And you can't do shit until the Lord lets you do it, E. And it's just fucking annoying, man. And they came back in the process of making this lesson because I appealed it. I said, that's fucking retarded. Why would they? There's nothing in there. And they said, "Hi, Babylon has fallen, Revelation 18. we've reviewed your appeal for following content, and we can after taking another look, we can confirm that your content does not violate. What the fuck did you do in the first place then, E? What happened then? Okay, you fucking Esau just, hey, the Idumians and their Hurtness, they're so goddamn hurt, man. They're like little children. You say something, their feelings get hurt, they start crying, and it's pathetic, E. It's really fucking pathetic. Okay, you try to strike our channels and take our channels down for nothing. Okay, and I had to do this, and I won't be, I'm not gonna even touch on that because they might get smart on that. All right, doing, stuff like this, because you can't upload videos when your channel's striked, and you can't post, but you can change this. So you can put, now it's updated. Now it's updated, see, but because I changed it back earlier, but after it takes a while. Even with a page refresh, it can take a while. So that's basically the only way. Okay, so any of you brothers and sisters that are watching this video or on the channel, I'd highly recommend going and subscribe to all the backup channels. Really, most notably, this is the main one, but because these hey man, these devils, they do it, man. I've seen brothers lose counts time after time. I don't remember what GMS South Carolina 08. Man, he's lost like two or three channels. All right, since I've been in the truth. Okay, he's lost. I can't remember. It used to be. Man, he has Walk and Talk SC08. He used to have one GMS Narrator. He used to have GMS Walk and Talk 7. He used to have GMS South Carolina 07, I believe. There might have been even another one. Street Teacher, I don't know if I was in the truth of that one. Some people I know were when that one was in effect, but I don't know if I might have been in the truth or not at that time. I don't know. But I've seen that go down. I've seen the original Daily Edification, Daily Exhortation. Alright, that one went down. Now Apostle Gabar's page is Daily Edification 4. GMS Infodoc 12 has been around for a while. Remnant Save 144. That one, I'm not sure how new that one is. I know they took down his 2 through an info page. Both of them. Now we don't have those anymore. Alright, what else? Let's see. I think GMS Yuan's original page got taken down. So yeah, that's only from 2021. Well, that's his second page. But there's so many, man. Here's one. GMS Samakri from 177BA. His page got taken down. What was it originally? It was I can't remember his original name. Okay, that's brother, the Ephraimite brother from Miami. All right, excellent brother. This brother right here. Both of these brothers, excellent brothers. Man, I can't remember his name. It was GMS. Man, I can't even remember, but I know he had his page taken down. I can tell you what it was. I could just go to go to here and go to videos and go to saved lessons, archives, and I know I have one of them in here somewhere. And see, some of these videos I have some of these videos I have on here is they aren't even around anymore, man. So if you really like a video, hey, you really gotta save. Let's see. This was the original one. Of course, it ain't gonna have the name of the channel, unfortunately. But these are from a while back. These are from like this is from 2019. All right, these ones are from 2019. There's ones probably even older than that, man. Some of the original. Let's see what this one was. JMS Bible Teacher SC7. Okay. So that, as you can see, that one's not around anymore. Alright, that one's not around anymore. So, that's what they do. That's what they do. We can keep going down. Here, I don't even think this is the original Yuan page. Let's see. 2020? Yeah, I believe he had a page before that, so that's not even... That one got taken down. Who else do we got? Trying to think of... And a lot of these brothers have. I can't remember. And some of these channels might be newer and I just don't remember it. Okay? So, can't forget about Apostle Thier. I can't remember the name of his original. It was oh man, what was it? I can't remember the name of it. All right, I'm drawing blanks on a lot of these names, but I didn't know that was still in there. Thank you for that. But I just now caught that. You know, if you didn't know that brother, not that brother, but he was basically excommunicated. There was a video that was put up about it a while ago. So I don't know if there's been any updates, but there was a video made about, I believe it was Apostle Ramallah that told you to go and unsubscribe. So they tell you to do something, you do something. Because that guy had 2 channels. He had 1 and 2. I guess I unsubscribed from the first one, but not the second one. So yeah, man, there's a lot of and then there's channels like this which are kind of like abandoned, all right, in 2012, you know, and they'll kind of, you know, stay here as a memento from time, with no new content on them, and it's still got a lot of good edification from them. But you know, if they were to, you know, be brought back up, you never know what could happen. Like GMS Infodoc Channel 4 and certain things, you don't want to lose these videos, right? So, and that's the thing, they try to take our videos down. We don't want to lose these videos, man. We put, you know, a lot of effort, a lot of hard work into these videos, man. This channel alone has 617 videos on it, man. That's a lot of videos. That's out, you know, if that's, you know, that's, you know, assuming that's probably at least over 500 hours, man. Because, you know, not every lesson's a complete hour. So, and some of them are longer. Some might be an hour and a half. So that's probably over 500 hours of time, man. 500 hours of time. All right, and that's, let's see, let's do hours to days. All right, that's a month straight, no sleep, nothing, just up and just like almost a month. Well, 20 minus, you know, give or take a few days or hours. All right, so that's a lot of work, man. All right, that's a lot of work, and that's 617, not counting all the videos that have been removed, striked. All right, can't be uploaded. All right, certain things like that. And it's just these devils, man. It's just these devils. So, you know, let's continue on. I'm gonna, you know, we got it. I'm gonna grab scriptures, and then we're gonna, then, you know, that'll be it, because that's the whole point, is the scriptures, right? So this is Ezekiel 35:2-3, okay? And it reads, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus say the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So this is our job, all right, as men, okay? One of our jobs as men, all right, is to set our face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, to say, hey, Edomites, you're going to be destroyed. The Most High hates you, all right? You're the people that the Most High is not going to have any mercy upon, all right? That's what our job is, okay? And Mount Seir isn't talking about, it's talking about a mountain, but it's not, you know, saying, oh, you don't go and yell at this mountain. No, Mount Seir is a land and a dwelling place of the Idumians. Okay? Right here it says, well, you can just read the little excerpt. It says, Mount Seir is an ancient and biblical name for a mountainous region stretching between the Dead Sea and the Gulf of Aqaba in the northwestern region of Edom, in the southeast of the kingdom of Judah. It may have also marked the older historic limit of ancient Egypt and Canaan. Okay, so it's the land of the Idumians. All right. Questions and answers. Why was God angry with Mount Seir, and who lived there? Let's see what they have to say. Okay. Ezekiel 35. Yeah, so there you go. Perhaps it is a reference to Edom, the descendants of Esau. It's not perhaps, it is a reference to Edom. Okay, the Lord hates the Edomites. The Lord hates the Edomites. The Lord hates the Edomites. Can it be any more clear? The Lord hates the Edomites. Okay, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We'll get more. All right. Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. Isaiah 34. You know, talking about a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. The Lord hates the Edomites, man. It's not perhaps. Okay, the Lord hates the Edomites, and it's our job to prophesy against the Edomites and say, hey, the Lord hates you, okay? The Lord is against you. Like, that's what it says, right? And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. If you're against something, what does it mean to be against something? Well, you know what? Let's get the Good News Translation. I'm curious. They might mess it up, as sometimes they do. So let's see what it has to say. Yeah, check it out. Ezekiel 35:3 in the Good News Translation. Tell the people what I, the sovereign Lord, am saying. I am your enemy, mountains of Edom. I will make you a desolate wasteland. Once again, tell the people what I, the sovereign Lord, am saying. I am your enemy, mountains of Edom. I will make you a desolate wasteland. I am your enemy. You see that? You hear that? I am your enemy. The Lord is your enemy, and you're his enemy too. You're enemies. You hate him, and he hates you. Okay? So he's against you. What's he gonna do? It says, and I will make thee most desolate. What does it mean to make something desolate? Okay? What does it mean?
Desolate.
Of a place deserted of people in a state of bleak and dismal emptiness. Barren, stark, grim. What is grim?
Grim.
Foreboding and uninviting. Okay? Dark, bleak. All right? Fatalistic.
Fatalistic.
All right? There you go. Dreadful, dire, ghastly, horrible, horrid, terrible, merciless, ruthless, brutal. Okay? From the word grim, which comes from desolate. Leave in ruins, to destroy, to wreck, to devastate, to lay waste to level, to raze, to wipe out, obliterate, annihilate, to depopulate. What is depopulate?
Depopulate.
Depopulate, substantially reduce the population of an area. He's gonna make the most desolate. He's going to destroy you. He's going to destroy you people. He's going to destroy your dwelling places, all of your buildings, everything you've built up, all these empires you've built, all these buildings, Walmart, Albertsons, all right, all these other different things, okay? Kroger, they're all going to be destroyed, all right? Facebook, going to be destroyed, all right? Or Meta, right? Destroyed. Twitter/X, destroyed. Everything's going to be gone. Everything's going to be done. Everything you worked hard for, Esau, it's going to be ruined. It's going to be laid waste. It's going to be made desolate. Your lands, everything's going to be gone, okay? Because he hates you, because you're his enemy. As it says when we got into it in the Good News Translation, it says, I am your enemy. Are you friends with your enemy? What is an enemy? What is an enemy? Define enemy.
Enemy.
A person who is actively hostile to someone or something. Foe, adversary, opponent, rival, nemesis, combatant, okay? The opposite would be a friend, okay? An enemy. Let's see. Enemy, Cambridge Dictionary, a person who hates or opposes another person and tries to harm them or stop them from doing something. Okay? Hate. You hate that person. If they're an enemy, you hate them. You hate them. The Lord hates the Edomites, man. Okay? And you Edomites and you Idumians and your Hurtness, you're trying to take our videos down. All right? And you know, and it's really, you know, let's get this. John 15:18, because I don't think we got it. Yeah, we didn't. And this is why they're doing it. John 15:18, it says, if the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own, but because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Okay? Then continuing on, we got to get verse 20. It says, remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. Okay? So, and then continuing on 21, it says, but all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. Okay? We can continue on to like 23. It says, if I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin. He that hateth me, hateth my Father also. And this is red letter, so this is Yahushai speaking, all right? The one that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay, his real name is Yahushai, and his Father's name is Yahweh. All right, you can't reach the Father but through the Son, so when you call on them, you have to say Yahweh, the Father's name, Bahashem, which means in the name of Yahushai. Okay, the Father in the name of the Son. Okay, so Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Then you can say Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit, and Bahashem means in the name of. Okay, so the Father in the name of the Son in the name of the Holy Spirit would be Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Okay? So, if you hate us, you hate the Lord. All right? Because the Lord sent us to teach his word, to speak his word. Okay? It's not our word. I know I didn't write the Bible. All right? So what do you hate me for? It's because you hate what I'm speaking of, because it comes from the Lord, and you hate the Lord. Okay? And that's why you try to take our videos down, because you hate what we're saying, because you hate the Lord. Okay? And you're hurt, man. You're hurt. This is Psalms 10 and 5. It says, his ways are always grievous. Okay? This is speaking of the wicked. All right? You can tell because it says up in verse 2, it says, the wicked and his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Okay? So it's speaking of the wicked, and the wicked is Esau, Edom. The wicked. All right? Now you can have wicked Israelites, but the wicked, when it says the wicked, all right, depending on the context, most of the time, 99% of the time, unless it's saying the wicked and it's referring to the wicked Israelites, when it's just the wicked, that's referring to the Edomites. All right, the border of wickedness, right? Psalms 10 and 5, his ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Okay, that means when you puff at someone, you go, whatever, you ain't gonna do shit. What you gonna do, man? All right? His ways are always grievous. All right, let's go get the picture of General Grievous. Okay, there he is. Come on, play the clip. Come on.
Grievous.
There we go.
Grievous.
Okay, it says of something bad, very severe, or serious. All right, grievous, serious, severe, and we're really looking, of something bad, very, very bad things. All right, something bad that's very severe. All right, there's bad like, oh yeah, we're not gonna be able to make the movie tonight. That's bad, and then there's hey, grandma died. There's that bad. Okay, and grievous is very bad, very bad. All right, very serious. Okay, grave. Okay, do you know what it means if something's grave?
Grave.
And not this grave. No, here it is.
Grave.
Giving cause for alarm, serious. All right, grave and somber, gloomy. All right, it's really worse than that. Grave. That's in grave. There's grave, and grave. Right, grave, and graven. So his ways are always grievous. They're always very bad. They're always terrible. They're always wicked. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. All right, because he's very evil. He is the wicked. They're the Edomites, man. They're the Edomites, and we're fucking sick of them, man. We can't wait. Man, Esau, ooh boy, you're not gonna get any sort of mercy. The Lord's not gonna give you any mercy. We're not gonna give you any mercy either. We can't wait to beat the shit out of you, man. All right, we really can't wait to beat the shit out of you. Okay, every time this happens, and we're not gonna do it now. Well, look, they're being violent. No, we're not gonna do it now. All right, you want to know why we're not gonna do it now? Check it out. And I spelt it wrong, but this is why we're not gonna do it now. Check it out. This is Romans 12 and 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourself, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord. Okay? He's the one that's gonna, you don't have to worry about us now. You don't have to worry about us. We're not gonna do anything now. All right? It's not gonna be until the Lord comes back when, brothers start getting spiritual power that's gonna happen. And when, your world's crumbled, all right, and nuclear bombs have gone off, and Yahushua has completely, transformed this place from one place into another, all right? Jacob is the beginning of the world, and Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Okay, when it's our kingdom now, when it's our kingdom, we will be doing that stuff, but not now. You don't have to worry about it. We're gonna put them in jail because they said there ain't gonna be nothing like that. All right, if there was things like jails, guess what? You're gonna be the only ones in them in our kingdom. Okay, and it's prophesied, man. We're not just saying this to say this. All right, if you go to dash them, like here it is. Check it out. Who are you gonna dash? All right. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen. Let's see. Is Edom a heathen? Let's see. Let's see. Well, the prophecies of Edom fulfilled. Oh, you better hope they are. But I'll tell you what, they're not. So, we got to get let's see. Who is a heathen? Who are heathens in the Bible? Of course, it always tries to hide. This is Esau right here. This is the heathen right here. They're trying to hide what the meaning of heathen is. And the heathen are those that are not the Israelites. Okay? They're not the Israelites. Okay? Let's see. Heathen. You know what? Here. We'll do it this way. And it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be perfect because, you know, some heathen probably made the Blue Letter Bible. But let's see what heathen means. It goes back to the word goy.
Strong's H 1471. Goy. Goy.
Okay, here it is. Definition 1. Non-Hebrew people. Okay, and you got other things in here that don't make any sense. Okay? Non-Hebrew people. What's the root word go back to? Okay? Behind. Okay? Behind. A foreign nation. Okay? Not, and it says Gentile, but it can be, there's different types of Gentiles. There's Gentile, which are Israelites, foreigners, and then there's just the Gentiles, the heathens. Okay? And this is referring to those that are not Israelites. Okay? Those that are not Israelites. And guess what? Well, it says those are not Hebrew, but it's specifically speaking of you know, those that are not Israelites, because Ham, you got the Hamites. They're from the land of Shem. All right, from the descendants of Shem. So that doesn't count. And they're not going to give you, they hide all this stuff because they don't want you to know. Once you get the information, then everything's up in the air, and you can see, you know, you aired them out, man. Okay, through the scriptures, through the Spirit. All right. And once you find out that, you know, only the Israelites and everyone else is heathens, and then you look in the heathen, then you find out that they're going to be, you know, basically as slaves. And then you look into that, and then you find out that Esau's a heathen, and then you find out more about Esau, and you find out it's the white man, and they don't want you doing that. They don't want you doing that. But Psalms 2:8, it says, "Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession." So we're going to have, you know, lots of places on earth that we're going to be in possession of. All right, we're gonna have heathens. All right, for our inheritance. If you inherit something, that means it's gonna be given to you. What are we gonna do with them when we receive them as inheritance? Okay, and of course, this one's decided to mess up right now. What's going on with the internet, man? What the hell's going on with this? Why is it so slow? I usually get speeds of like 500. I don't. Huh. Interesting. You know what? 1 minute. I wonder if I move it up here. Let's see. Aha! There we go. That makes sense. Huh. Very interesting. I have a... That's interesting. Something of note. Guess I'll just leave it there for now. But it's very weird. I have it down on my setup's weird, man. So I'm not gonna go into that. But it's a little antenna I have because that Wi-Fi adapter I had, I ended up getting one that just slots into the motherboard and has a little little antenna that goes with it. But I have it sitting on an old boombox that I run all my sounds and audio through. You know, kind of like a ghetto sound system, but hey, it's cheap. You know, I got all this shit from Savers, and it sounds great. It sounds wonderful. All right, for very, very cheap Yamaha speakers. If you brothers trying to get something like that, go to Savers, or if you don't have a Savers, like a Goodwill or something, man, and you'll find get like a these old boombox. I'll show you real quick. Boombox, like these old they're like the mid 2000s one though, like a not like a boombox, but like a let's see, 2000s CD changer, like those multiple ones. That's not it. Like these, like that. And then you might not get the speakers with it, but then run your audio from your computer through it. Put those speakers on your desk, man. Boom, bam, you're good to go. All right. So you just gotta find good speakers. But anyway, that's besides the point. But I had to say that because, you know, in case of any of you are going through issues, you need sound or I don't know, like I said, I was going through Wi-Fi issues for a while, so that's what helped me, but I was wondering what the hell was going on with it, because it was fine, but some type of interference going down with the speaker, I guess, right now. Usually it's fine, but if it's going to get in the way of making a lesson, got to figure it out. Wouldn't even load the page, but Psalms 2 and 9, let's start back from 8. It says, ask of me, Psalms 2 and 8, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Slakia, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. What are we going to do with them? Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. That doesn't sound like we're going to be particularly friendly with them. It sounds like we're going to be beating the shit out of them. Okay? Pick up that apple, boy. I don't know how to do it. Bam! 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 Yeah, you're going to be getting fucked up. All right? You better not drop any of my apples on the goddamn ground. All right? And that, that's it. And for, you got to keep... you better hope you're not my slave, boy, because it's gonna be bad. I already have it in my mind that you're not gonna eat. I'm gonna have like a vineyard, right? All right, this is what I want, like a vineyard, and growing all sorts of fruits and vegetables, man, because I like that type of stuff, and like good fruits, and the fruits can be so good, man, because the fruits here are fucked up. They were even better when you were younger, and as the years have gone by, they've gotten worse and worse. But man, if you're only the Edomites that work for me, you're only gonna eat apples, okay? That's it, okay? And you're not gonna eat the apples off my apple tree. You're only gonna be able to eat the ones that fell and hit the ground. All right, that's it. They touch the ground, I don't fucking want them. Don't put them in the basket. That's your food. All right, and I better not see you trying to make ones purposely fall. You better divvy those apples up, okay? You better each get a bite. All right, the 10 of you better fucking take a nibble off the side of that. You're gonna, man. You people gotta pay. You people have to pay, okay? The Edomites have to pay, okay? And I haven't not once mentioned who those people are, because you know who the Edomites are, all right? Because you can't do anything about it. You can't say, oh, you'd have to jump to conclusions again, just like you did when you took the video down. You'd have to jump to conclusions again. Go ahead, Esau, jump to conclusions. We know you love to do it, all right? This is Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievousness, which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Okay, and that's exactly who these people are, and that's exactly what they do. They decree unrighteous decrees, okay? And you know what type of decrees those are, and there's going to be different ones when it comes to, you got to take the CH to the I to the P, okay? Or if they make unrighteous decrees and, you can't do that, or you can do this, or you can't say that, you can say this. You're silencing people, man. That's an unrighteous decree. All right, telling someone that they got to go and do this or do that is an unrighteous decree. All right, saying that you can't speak out about something is an unrighteous decree. All right, making all these amendments are unrighteous decrees, man. A lot of these, I'm gonna be talking, but I'm gonna be sounding farther away. I gotta fix this rug. But you're gonna make all these different fucking rules and shit, and then you're gonna change up on your own rules, man. How are you gonna make rules and then change the rule? Well, okay. Well, if you have blue, then let me make a better one. Well, if you're rock, then that smashes scissors. I don't like that. I'm gonna make an amendment. No, rock does not crush scissors. Scissors can now withstand rock. That's you basically you Edomites, man. That's exactly what you've done. Okay, you've made all these shit that doesn't even fucking make sense, man. All right, here you are. You have the First Amendment talking about freedom of speech and freedom of religion, but then you impede on freedom of speech and freedom of religion. What the fuck is that? What is the point? What is the point? First Amendment. I typed it all wrong. Mint. All right. The First Amendment provides that Congress make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting its free exercise. It protects freedom of speech, the press, freedom of press. But guess what? If we were to make, who controls the press? We're not gonna say who it is. You know who it is. You know who it is. Okay. So it protects freedom of speech and freedom of press, but it's not freedom of press. You can't say certain things. They'll say, you can't do that. You can't write about that. Take it down. You can't have freedom of speech. If we had freedom of speech, our videos wouldn't be taken down. All right, but there's all these different things. Well, it's the amendment, that Congress can't do any of those things, but it doesn't say that an individual can't do any of those things. So YouTube or different things, they can take those things down. Well, if the Congress can't, but everywhere else can infringe upon your freedom of speech, then what's the fucking point, man? What's the fucking point? Or what about the other? It says the Second Amendment gives citizens the right to bear arms, but they're trying to take that away. They don't want you having guns. They don't know what the fuck they want, man. Well, they do know what they want. They want a new world order. That's what they want. Okay? That's what they want. They want a new world order. Okay? But they have all these the Constitution, la 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 la. All right? And they give you all these things. Or what about the freedom to form militias and overthrow the government? Okay? And the Edomites are trying to do that now. You have the Edomites against the Edomites. You have the Proud Boy. Hey man, you're taking over our country and we don't quite like it too much. And they them and their guns and their fucking dollar store American flag shirt that they got on. It's all ripped up and stained up with fucking snot and a little bit of Coors Light. All right, fucking all drenched over it, smelling like shit. Oh, and you can't forget the smell of Marlboro cigarettes embedded into it. Right, and jumping out of a fucking 30-foot truck, big old red truck with a Cummins sticker on the back. We're gonna take over this government. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen, Esau. Esau's trying to overthrow Esau, but Esau fucked you over, Esau. Sorry, Esau. Esau fucked you over. Okay, and Esau is even fucked over by Amalek, which is a form of Esau. So Esau's fucking over Esau that fucked up Esau. They can't even. They're on. They're wicked to themselves, man. These people are just fucking through, man. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievances which they have prescribed. That's these people, man. That's what they do. Okay, so we gotta quick fire these last few ones. I gotta get ready to head down to work. Unfortunately, right? Hebrews 12:6. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. All right, that's what he did. And then he proceeded to bitch about it. Oh, he already took my birthright. You sold it. You sold it. What does it say? Who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright? Jacob stole it from me. You sold it, you fucking pathetic pussy. Esau, you sold it. We didn't steal shit. All right, you sold it. That's like if I went to Walmart, bought a shirt, and then the manager came, hey, you stole that. No, I bought it. You sold it to me just a minute ago. Now you're saying I stole it? You just sold it to me, dumbass. And that's Esau, man. You stole our birthright. No, you sold it to us because you were hungry. You're on the verge of death. You were hungry. You needed it so bad. All right, you sold it to us for meat. So nice try, Esau. Nice try. Go ahead and try something else. All right, do something original for once. Why don't you? Hebrews 12:16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. What is profane? What does it mean to be profane? What is profane? Irreverent, ungodly, godless, disrespectful, all right? Sacrilegious, disbelieving, all right? What else? Earthly, okay? So that's what you are, man. Ungodly, okay? What does it mean to be ungodly? Ungodly. What does it mean?
Ungodly.
Irregulous, immoral, blasphemous, right? Pagan, heathen, profane, corrupt, demonic, depraved, wicked, evil. Okay? No one's as evil as Esau. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. Okay? No one's as wicked as Esau. Alright? I know Jake's in a fucking race. So like, I'm gonna be more wicked than him. Check it out. I'm gonna sing a song about my asshole. That's how Jake does it these days. Alright? So, they're in a race to try to be more wicked than Esau, but you won't be, Jake. You just can't be. It's impossible. You can be super wicked, but Esau is the wicked, man. They're the wicked of the wicked. Jake, you can think of the most wicked thing. All right, think of the most wicked thing you can think of, and just know that Esau in their mind somewhere, and we can't begin to comprehend it because we're not them. They have something even more wicked thought up, man. They have something more wicked thought up. Like all these weird torture methods and shit. I'm gonna pull his tongue out while stabbing him in the gut. Or what about the one where they what is it? They fucking they put a pan on your stomach, and they put a rat in there, and then they heat the top of the pan so that the rat will have to burrow through your stomach. And no Jake came up with that shit. Jake didn't come up with that shit. The birds and the blazing bowl or whatever the fuck they call it. All right, the bowl fire, the fire bowl torture thing. Look, and the creator of that got killed in his own invention. The brazen bowl. Look at this. Let's go look at this. No, Jake came up with this shit. All right. So designed in ancient Greece. So look at this, man. The story of the worst punishment, and you just burn it, you know, and then you scream and it comes out this horn. It sounds like a bull. How fucking evil is that, man? Look at that. How evil is that? So Isaiah 34:4-6, it says, starting with verse 4, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved. You Edomites are not gonna get away. Okay, you're not gonna pull fucking Batman. You're not gonna get away. All right, the Lord's gonna get you. And all the hosts of the heavens shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. When the heavens rolled together as a scroll, that's speaking of a nuclear bomb. All right, a mushroom cloud. You ever watch one blow up? Go on YouTube and watch nuclear bomb compilation. All right, go watch it up. You know, you can. There's plenty of videos, plenty of them. All right, and you see it gets rolled together, whoom, and everything blows in. It's like a scroll. Unrolling, all right, rolling together, all right. Just go watch it, and you'll see. It says, and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off from the vine, as a falling fig from the fig tree. Verse 5. Here you go, Esau. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Let's stop. It doesn't say Esau. It says Idumea. Look, Edom, Edom and Idumea were two related but distinct terms, all right? And the Idumians are the Edomites. The Edomites, the Idumians, the same people. It's the land of Idumea, all right? You have America and the Americans. You have the Edomites and you have Idumea and you have the Edomites, okay? The Edomites are like Idumea is like America, and Edomites are like Americans, right? You get it? It's the name. The name given to Idahoans, Coloradans, all right, Idumians, right? And then you have the Mexicans, so-called, right? You have the Mexicans that live that are Utahns, Mexicans that live in Utah. The Utahns that are Mexican. So they're from the land of Utah, but they're from, Mexico. Well, they're not really, but you know what we're talking about. They're really Issacharites. But, so, Edom and Idumea. So it's the land of Idumea. You can see, here's the land of Idumea. This is Idumea, right? This is Idumea, the land of Edom, right? Idumea with the Edomites dwelling within. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood, and it is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Go and look up Bozrah. Dyed garments from Bozrah, right? The tread in the wine press. What is Bozrah? What is Bozrah? Was it actually, tread the wine? Let's go over there. Tread, wine press. Look. Verse 1, Isaiah 63:1, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Bozrah? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. All right, and the dyed garments from Bozrah is not, this is, as it is in the wine press. What does that mean? You know what you look like if you're in the wine press? You'd be splattered with red from all the blood of the grapes, right? But guess what? It wasn't blood of grapes. It was blood of people, okay? So, for the Lord hath a sacrifice in Bozrah and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And this is coming to you, okay? And the Lord's done stuff against Esau, but your ultimate destruction has not come yet. Oh, has the prophecies been filled? Well, some things have happened against Esau, yes. But this is going to happen on a grander scale where you're going to be completely destroyed, man. Completely destroyed. Now, here we are. Egypt shall be a desolation. Egypt, yeah, spiritual Egypt. All right, Babylon the Great, spiritual Egypt. Let's get it real quick. Like that dumbass that was on that dumbass cracker that was on my page one time. There's no such thing as spiritual Egypt. There's no such thing as spiritual Egypt. Revelation 11:8. and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. It's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt. Spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt. There's no such thing as spiritual Egypt. Which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Okay, there you go, you dumbass. All right, coming on my page. You don't seem to be an Israel. You don't seem to be a black of blah. Whatever the fuck that dumbass was saying. You seem to. He was basically saying that the white people are the real Israelites, and that our people are the Edomites. Fucking dumbass, man. Didn't even all this, and he didn't even know that Revelation 11:8 speaks of spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Fucking retard. Fucking dumbass. Piece of shit. Fucking goddamn fucker. Of Alex Jones, if you ever seen that. So Joel 3:19 says, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Egypt shall be a desolation. Spiritual in this case, right? Spiritual in this case. Certain things have happened to the Idumians, but guess what? It's gonna happen again. Okay? Just like old Babylon was, well, Babylon's been destroyed. Yeah, old Babylon. This is new Babylon, dumbass. So try again. Joel 3:19. Egypt shall be a desolation. Egypt shall be a desolation. Spiritual, the new one. All right, the new one, the North Country, Babylon the Great, America. All right, USA. That one. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate. And this is really Egypt. This spiritual. This is really the land of Edom now. Really, that's really what this place is. Babylon the Great. It's really the new land of Edom. Who's ruling? Who's ruling? Ask yourself that question. And Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. That's what they've done. They shed innocent blood. They've just shed blood and shed blood and shed blood and blood. Blood. That's Esau. They love blood. So, 2nd Maccabees, Dema Vampires, right? If you ever heard that one. By, who's that? Barrington Levy. All right, that's what he called them. Vampires. Listen, Barrington Levy. Vampires. Check it out. Vampire lyrics. So, and I think it talks about weed at one point, but check it out. Listen to this. It says, tell them already, we have to tell them again. All right, and them a murderer. All right, so saying, we told them already, have to tell them again, they're murderers. It says, them coming in me area, want to kill off the youth. Now dress up in a jacket and them dress up in a tie. Come from a courthouse, want to tell pure lies, them a murderer. There you go. So they come in your area, they kill off the youth, they dress up in a jacket and a tie, they come from the courthouse and they tell lies. They are murderers. They're murderers. Check it out. Cause them modeling in them Jeep want to come kick out me my teeth. Them coming into red want to lick off my head, want to kill them, right? Come in my lane, want to flight out my brain. I'm dressed up in a jacket, I'm dressed up in a tie, want to deprive a man from my rights. Them a murderer. Check it out, man. And that's that's Benjamin. All right, Benjamin. And look, the album was called Jah Almighty. So they didn't have it right. All right. And really, it should have been a Y for Yah, but then there should have been Hawa after it, so Yahweh, okay? And really, it should have been Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Almighty, okay? So, but there, a lot of that stuff came out of Benjamin, man. Okay, they have a lot of songs, but of course they always incorrectly refer to him as Jah or Jah man, right? No, but if they had the right name, those songs would be There's a lot of very spiritual songs. All right, by who is it? I don't know if it's Barrington Levy. I Am That I Am. All right, or there's another one, Babylon Burn. There's a lot, man. There's a lot out there, and they're beautiful songs. Unfortunately, they just happen to use the wrong name sometimes. But 2nd Maccabees 7:31, and thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews. This is where we're closing out with. And thou that did we get we got Joel. Did we get Joel 3:19? Let me go double check, and then we'll close out with 2nd Maccabees. I think we did. Yeah, we did. So 2nd Maccabees 7:31, and thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, against the Hebrews. And speaking of the Hebrew Israelites specifically, Okay, the Hebrew Israelites specifically. So let's go name them all. So let's go back. It says, and thou, 2 Maccabees 7:31, and thou that has been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews, the Israelites. Who is that? Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. All of them, the so-called Negroes, the so-called West Indians, the so-called Haitians, the so-called Dominicans, the so-called Guatemalans and Panamanians, the so-called Puerto Ricans, the so-called Cubans, the so-called Native Americans, right? The North American Indians, right? The so-called Seminole Indians, the so-called Argentinians and Chileans, the so-called Colombians and Uruguayans, the so-called Mexicans, right? And thou that hast been the author of all mischief against the Hebrews, those people shall not escape the hands of the Most High. And guess what, Esau? Your hands are dirty as fuck, boy. Alright, they got blood all over them. And you're not going to escape, man. And the Idumians and their Hurtness. You're hurt. Go ahead and be hurt. Go ahead. Take our videos down. Take our channels down. Do what you got to do. Cast us into the prisons. Do whatever. Chop our heads. It don't matter. Because guess what? The Lord's coming back. And he's going to fuck you up, Esau. Alright? So with that, we're going to go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down by these hurt-ass Edomites. Alright, so with that, we're going to close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, the time of this truth and rule well. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Till next one, Lord willing. Shalom.